How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Grohlvana, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3. In the last episode, we started a side quest called Agatha's Song, right? That's what it's called? Yes. And the goal of this side quest is to recover a very important violin so that an old woman can play it, basically. Isn't that a great use of our time? But it's going to be worth it to help somebody out in the wasteland. So basically, we are in Vault 92, which has to deal with, has to do with music and sound recording and stuff like that. You can tell by, I guess these machines are supposed to record sound and whatever. And we're on the lookout for that violin that I was talking about. We have a terminal here. We also have a holotape, Professor Malleus Audio. I'm sure Malleus has something to do with music, and it's like some sort of reference. Nikola Tesla and You is a science book, although we already have 100 science. Let's just get rid of that. It's going to be an aid. There we go. Or energy weapons. Okay, actually that's okay, good. So studio computer, let's see what this says. Open recording studio, studio in standby mode, intra-vault mail. Let's see. Hey guys, I'm not sure if this is even worth. Okay, so this is just some backstory on the vault. If I remember right, there's something sinister going on with this vault. Usually there's something sinister going on with every vault because, of course, they had to deal with scientific experiments, you know, unbeknownst to the people. Okay, there's a skeleton. Hello. Alright, so I don't think the violin is in here, but there is a safe that's easy, so let's go ahead and force that. There we go. And what do we have? Bottle cap. That's kind of funny. There's more bottle caps in this one than there was in the average lock, because that makes sense. Alright, so there's got to be something of value in here. Why else would it be like a... Oh, okay, this is the... Yeah, okay, so there we go. There's the soil... I keep calling it the soil. There's the Schwa Stradivarius violin. That's what we're looking for. And we should get a quest notification. Return to Agatha. Yeah, okay. So, there should be some other thing with this place, though. Like I was talking about in the last episode. You can also find, like, musical paper. Or, I know there's a word for it. I'm just forgetting it at the moment. Paper that you can use to, you know, like musical notation paper. And, like, for every one that you find, I think Agatha gives you caps and stuff. So, unfortunately, we haven't found any, but it's just one of those things where you can trade caps for a certain commodity, and we're not even going to bother with that. So, let's head back into the atrium. I don't think we've been to the atrium yet, because we went through a locked path, and this is probably the way that you need to go if you are not able to open it. Alright, so we have a bloatfly, a bunch of bloatflies, actually. We're not even going to bother with them. Basically, really? How did I get figured out? And who figured me out? Okay, there's one up there. And there's one behind me. Bloatflies are funny. They do like no damage to you at all. Alright, so we're trying to get... Oh, there's another one. We're just going to let him pass us. We're trying to get out of here, and I don't know why I took this route considering we didn't take this route before. Let's go this way. Oh my god. Bloatflies, stop. Why do we have so little 556 ammo? I swear, man, Fallout 3, when you play it, it's like, oh, I keep stockpiling all this ammo. Great, I'm going to have so much ammo to use. And then you take a look, and it's like, oh, guess what? No, you don't. You have, like, no ammo. Alright, so let's keep going this way. I think this is where we want to go. Toy card there. Bloatfly there. Goodbye. Yeah, so let's go this way. Now, the musical notation paper... Oh, come on. What is this? The musical notation paper might be in a different... Alright, screw this. Let's just break stealth. The musical notation paper might be in a different vault, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Let's see. Let's just see if we can see what's in this room right here. I'm seeing some ammo, but it looks like that's it. There's also a computer. Alright, where the hell am I going? What does this lead? Overseer's office. Well, we're going to go in there anyways because this is off the beaten path, and usually when you explore off the beaten path in Fallout 3, you get rewarded. Can't open that door. So let's see what's through this one. Very easy. Force lock is 100% since we have 100 lockpicks, so that's easy. Let's see. We have a door over here, which has a foot locker. Not much else. What's in the foot locker? Beer and wine. Great. Someone was an alcoholic. Alright. Moving on. We have another door over here, which leads to more foot lockers. There's got to be something unique or something important. Why would it lead you to a different area? Of course, every vault has to have an overseer, though. Okay, there's a holotape. I would really like a unique weapon or some of that paper that I was talking about. Let's see, what's in here? If we get to the end and there's nothing, I'll just make my way back to Agatha's and spare you guys watching me trying to get the hell out of this vault. Okay, so here's the Overseer's office. We have another audio tape from Malleus. 308 rounds, which is great. 10 millimeter rounds, which is okay. Some more 308, some more 556. Richard Rubin's terminal. Personal entries. The broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted from the sound booths and tied directly into the entire vault's loudspeaker system. Right, that's right. I remember this. Yeah, white noise mind suggestion combat experimentation. So basically they're experimenting with white noise, and if you don't know what white noise is, it's like just a sound that your subconscious hears. I think you can consciously hear it too, but like it's just a noise that you tend to ignore, so they were trying to experiment with people with noise. Is the whole point of this. So we've also been given a duck and cover. I don't think there's a secret path under there. Alright, I'm going to make my way back to Agatha, but before I do that, let's go ahead and read duck and cover. Okay, explosive increased by 1. I will see you guys at Agatha's house. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so on my way out here, we also leveled up to level 20. I basically put repair up to like 85 or something, and we also have access to a whole bunch of new perks. So because we're level 20, this originally was the final level before Broken Steel was made. So we have access to some pretty powerful perks here. Grim Reaper Sprint. If you kill a target in VATS, all your action points are restored upon exiting VATS. That's a really good one. Explorer. When you choose the Explorer perk, every location in the world is revealed on your map, so get out there and explore. Now, you can't fast travel. It just shows you where they are, basically, which can be good, but the internet exists, and that's basically the same thing. So, and I think that's it. Yeah, so these are the two level 20. Grim Reaper Sprint, I think, is far more valuable, so we'll go ahead and take that, especially because if I really wanted to, I can find where any location is. Alright, so we didn't go this way. I see now. So this is leading back to the start of the vault. Alright, so that was Vault 92. And I swear to God, I don't know if I'm making this up, but I can't believe that we didn't find any of that musical notation paper. We're going to see if I made that up or not when we get back to Agatha's, because I'm sure she'll tell us that she wants us to get some paper. And then I'll be like, but I was literally all over there, and all I saw were bloatflies, Mirelurks, Kings, and freaking mines. I didn't see any paper. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to Agatha's house. Is this it? Yes, it is. Alright, so this is the first side quest that we're doing now in this little slew of side quests that we're going to be doing. I'm trying to think off the top of my head the ones that are left. I know that there's around, I want to say like 10 full-fledged side quests. This includes Agatha's song, even though this one's fairly straightforward. I know there's one that has to deal with Grey Ditch. I know there's the Nuka-Cola Quantum one. That's sort of just a collectathon anyways. Anyways, we're back at Agatha's house. Hopefully she'll be happy.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Seems like you've been gone forever. Please tell me you have good news.
Here's your violin, Agatha.
Oh, my goodness. I must see it, please. Oh, my. It's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. I can't thank you enough. I wish I had something to give you, a more suitable reward for all your efforts. All I can give you is the frequency to my radio set. Tune in whenever you feel like listening to the strains of an old woman's violin playing.
Okay, so we've completed the quest. The Swa Stradivarius has been taken, and we've also been given some karma. And I remember playing this as a kid when I played it for the first time, and I was like, what? I just gave you a freaking cool violin. Don't yell at me like that. Alright, so let's see if she says anything, actually.
Well, look who the cat dragged in.
Yeah, how are you feeling, Agatha? Much better.
With the return of the...
everything's good. You play live on the radio all the time? That must be exhausting.
Oh,
don't be silly. I record everything.
I play on the nice machines.
Yeah, so it's pre-recorded. Okay, would you mind playing the violin for me? You should write your music down to keep it preserved for the future.
Well, I suppose I could.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Everything gets lost in time.
You make a good point.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my. What if I'm the last person?
Right. Uh-huh. What do you need to get it done?
Well,
my noggin and some music paper. Music paper. Let me guess, you don't have any?
No,
you don't.
I just wrote
right. Sure, I'll get some paper for you.
Well, thank you. You've done so much. If you get the paper...
Okay. Yeah, so there is music paper. I guess we just didn't find any. Do you have any clue where I can find it?
I'm afraid I don't. I'm surprised. I would ask every merchant...
Okay, so we should be able to find some in Vault 92, and we can also buy some from some merchants, apparently. Would you mind playing the violin for me?
I would love to play for you.
And I think she gets up and plays now, so we'll take a listen to that just for a second, because it is kind of part of our reward. It's funny that she goes to the music stand when there's nothing on it. Yeah, and look at that, they've even included like a unique animation for Agatha where she plays the violin. Alright, so that was Agatha's song, and what I was saying earlier was that I remember being a kid and playing through this, and I was like, what? You can have radio frequency as a record? Or as a reward? That sucks. But now as an adult, I can appreciate, it's kind of like a unique reward. It's nothing like anything else that you get in Fallout 3 as a reward. So let's go ahead and go to radio and listen to that. Agatha Station.
Just a word to my wasteland friends out there. Stay safe, stay healthy, and above all, stay happy.
And it's basically just a track of her recording, a track of her playing the violin, obviously. Alright, so, this stuff, no, okay, never mind. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this violin playing for the rest of this episode, by the way. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to pick another side quest to do, and we'll go ahead and get started. So I'll see you guys wherever that may take us. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to be completing the quest now, Head of State, which is kind of weird considering I think I've only completed this quest like once. I don't remember anything about this quest other than it has to do with slaves and Lincoln, and like Lincoln, there's like a bunch of Lincoln artifacts you can find, including Lincoln's repeater, which is a really good hunting rifle. So, to start this quest, you need to go to, oh man, this violin music is going to get really annoying trying to talk over, but I said I was going to keep it on for the rest of the episode. So to start this quest, you need to go to the Temple of the Union, which is right here, and you can see there's somebody keeping guard, and there's also like some dilapidated building with some like Christmas lights over it for some reason.
What's your business, stranger?
I'm just looking for a place to rest and maybe do some trading. I want to know what you're hiding in there. Now open the damn door. My mistake, I'll just be going. I'm just looking for a place to rest and maybe do some trading.
Hannibal says I gotta let folks like you in, but that don't mean I have to like it.
Okay.
Keep your hands in sight and don't make any sudden moves.
That's fine.
I'm coming down to open the gate.
Alrighty. You go ahead and do that, my friend. Alright, so this place is called Temple of the Union. It says ring me, but okay, there is actually something
Hannibal
that we can
is
ring.
upstairs somewhere. I'm locking the door behind you, so don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Alright, that's fine. Don't worry. I come here in peace. I'm looking for Hannibal, though.
Ah, a visitor. Welcome to the Temple of the Union. I'm not going to ask you who you are. For the moment, I don't care. We are all escaped slaves. I need your solemn promise not to betray us to Paradise Falls or the slavers. Until I get that, you cannot leave here. So, do I have your word?
I solemnly swear to protect the Temple of the Union.
Welcome, brother, to the Temple of the Union. Our home is your home. Your past is your own affair so long as you serve our common good. As a symbol of our trust, here is a key to the gate.
So don't you like this guy already? I always like this guy. What is that stone head? We can't see it now, but I think it's a bust of Lincoln. So you used to be a slave. What are a bunch of escaped slaves doing holed up here?
We are trying to make a safe haven for all runaway slaves. We give food and supplies to any that find us and help them on their way.
Okay, why don't you let them stay here? Why don't you just kill them all and take their stuff? Everyone else does. Oh, come on now. That's a noble cause, but can I ask you about something else? Why don't you let them stay here?
We don't have enough room. There's not enough water or food here. But I have a plan. A plan to take over a place that will be a shining beacon of hope for all slaves.
Sounds dangerous. Where is this place?
I want to move all my people to the memorial site for the great Abraham Lincoln, but I need to know if it's safe. I've heard rumors of super mutants infesting that area, though. We need to send someone to check that out first.
I could get rid of the super mutants if there are any.
I was hoping you would help us. The memorial is easy to find. Good luck. One other thing, talk to Caleb. He'll need your help. We can't leave unless he's ready too.
Okay, what is it that Caleb needs?
He was a stonemason. It will fall to him to restore the memorial as best he can. He's been pestering me for weeks now to get him some things he needs. I don't have time to deal with him right now.
Alright, so what is that stone head? Should be Abraham Lincoln. Yep. So he used to be a slave. For 23 years he was a slave. Thank you, Hannibal. I better get going. That's the stone head he was talking about. It looks very much like Abraham Lincoln. If you're not sure of what the whole point of Abraham Lincoln is being tied to this quest, it's because Abraham Lincoln, you know, the Emancipation Proclamation, he freed the slaves and whatever, and obviously we're dealing with slaves here, so yeah. Although apparently Abraham didn't do it out of the kindness of his heart, he did it because he needed them to fight the Civil War. I'm not completely sure. History is not my strong point. Anyways, we're looking for a man named Caleb, and it says that he's right there, but I'm not sure where he is. I guess he's on the bottom level. Yeah, there we go.
You're new. I'm Caleb. If you're going to be staying a while, I could use some help.
Hannibal says you need something?
Hannibal told you about Lincoln's memorial? Well, he doesn't just want to live there. He also wants to restore it. Make it so people tell stories about it and the word can get to the slaves. But I can't restore something if I don't know what it looked like. I need a drawing, a photograph of it.
Where the hell am I supposed to get a picture of the memorial?
Our ancestors honored Lincoln's life with a display in the Museum of History. I'm hoping that a picture of the memorial still survives in there.
What is that stone head? So you used to be a slave. What do you do here? I have to go now. Alright, so we have a two-part quest here. Get a picture of the Lincoln Memorial so this guy can recreate it. And also clear out all the super mutants. Oh my god, everybody stop talking at once. And also we need to clear out the super mutants from the locations. So we have two quest markers here. One leading to Chevy Chase East and one leading to the Museum of History. Let's start off with the Museum of History. You cannot fast travel from this location. Oh, that's kind of cool, but we can just walk outside of it. You can't fast travel because even though it's technically outside, they don't want you to leave until he says you can. So I think now we should be able to. So let's head to the Museum of History and hopefully find that picture of the Lincoln Memorial. Alright, so here we are at the Museum of History. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, all these places sound the same to me. You know, the Museum of History, Museum of Science, all that stuff. So I was wondering which one this was, and it's the location of Underworld, of course. So that's kind of odd. Maybe this is going to be easier than I thought it was going to be. So it tells us we should head into Underworld. There's Fox, by the way. This is where Fox goes if you stop him from being your follower, which we're not going to let him be our follower just because I like to do things solo. Even though I've always said that he was the coolest follower and all that sort of stuff. I like to be a lone wolf with a sniper and hidden and all that good stuff. Alright, so... Oh boy, I hear feral ghouls. Alright, so yeah. I was wondering if there was going to be some deterrents, and it looks like there are. So, this was always... I hate talking over this violin music. This was always a weird thing to me because I never really did any of this stuff, but apparently I think it's this location, but there's like a bunch of different Lincoln memorabilia that you can use to do different stuff. I think you can give it to a guy in Rivet City as part of a museum for caps, like for each little thing. There's like a statuette. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's like Lincoln's top hat, and I'm not sure if it's all in this location. There's also Lincoln's repeater, which of course you can use as a weapon. So I'm not sure if it's in this location or not, but what we're looking for, of course, is the, man, I hear things all over the place. There's like a billion feral ghouls in here. Let's see, very easy cell door. Anytime there's a very easy door, we can just automatically open it because we have 100 lockpick. Alright, so let's see. We do have a quest marker, but it seems to be... Oh, and there's also a turret there. Okay. Yeah, so let's go upstairs. Hopefully we'll just be able to walk past all these guys. There's too many for me to want to fight. What is that? Why is there a grenade over there? I guess we activated a trap that I didn't see. Yeah, so I'm not seeing any Lincoln stuff now, so this might not be where all that stuff is located. I'm not really sure. I don't really like talking about it because, again, this is just one of those things that I'm not really sure of. Okay, so... Oh, they have grenades? What in the world? I've never seen that before. I've never seen feral ghouls throw grenades before. Oh, they're not throwing grenades. They're like throwing like balls of goop out of their stomachs. Alright, so let's try and sneak past this dude and go... Okay, yep, we've just activated him. Okay, alright, so let's see if he follows us. There we go. Feral Ghoul Reaver, yeah, that's a pretty high-leveled one. And I switched to the sniper rifle because I realized we haven't really been using it, and I've said that I wanted to use it for a long time now. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, these guys take, like, no damage. Oh god, this is a bad situation here. Die, please. Die, please. Okay, we're back in caution, which is good. I guess our problem is we gotta shoot him in the head. We haven't really been doing that. Alright, so that guy took out quite a bit of our health. Let's heal up a little bit. Using more stim packs than I would like to. Where in the hell am I going right now? So I think the map marker back there is leading us outside. Or back to the main hall or whatever. Alright, let's go right. This violin music, I really regret saying I'm going to keep this on because it's pretty hard to concentrate with constant blaring loud music in my head. Alright, I'm not really sure where it wants me to go. What the hell is up there? I guess a generator. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let's take a look at our local map. Okay. Alright, so it's like... Okay, so it's like right above me. So we need to find stairs, basically. So let's just check all of these rooms. There's got to be like a staircase leading up. Nothing in there. What about here? Nothing as well. This is odd because, like, you'd think it'd be in the center there, but it's not. Maybe it's back here? There's a drop down, but we came from down there, so I don't think that we should go down there. Alright, so let's just check these rooms before we drop down there. I guess that's our only option. And I don't think this is where all the Lincoln stuff was anyways.
This is just a quick thank you to my new friend. Thank you for bringing me what I've been searching for all these years.
Yeah, no problem, Agatha. Alright, yeah, let's this is really weird. Let's drop down there, I guess. And I also see a Chinese Spec Ops manual right there, which gives you 1 sneak, although we already have 100 sneak. Alright, so let's drop down here. And now let's go back into the center. There's another probably easy gate. Alright, so maybe it's in this room here. Nope, we still have one more place to go. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, well let me find where the hell this is, because I literally have no clue what's going on here. Alright, so this is one of those YouTube moments where a lot of people are probably going to comment saying, my god, he walked past it so many times. I thought we were looking for... My mind just totally blanked. This is what we want. Lincoln Memorial poster. I just didn't see it at all. Okay. So that takes care of that objective. Jesus Christ. And now we just need to go check out the Super Mutants. We're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we'll probably finish off this quest and maybe start on a new one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please remember to like and share the video wherever you can. It really helps me out. If you have a question or a suggestion, Twitter is the best way to get in touch with me, and if you would like to subscribe or watch another video that's going to be related to this one, you can click the annotations on the screen. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.